Good morning, beautiful people. Come on, get your coffee, your tea, your orange juice, your water, whatever it is you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. So, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Wanda. Good morning, gorgeous. I'm drinking hot chocolate this morning. So, first off, if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful, so that the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. So, good morning, Miss Kay. Good morning, Cousin Nikki. Good morning, Miss Alex. Good morning, you beautiful ladies. And so, usually, in the morning, sometimes before and a little bit after, Miss Wanda sends this text. Good morning, Miss Dow. And the text, um, and I usually shoot this text out to this group, to the group. And but this morning, you guys, I read the text before I came on, and I'm gonna read the text out loud for you guys right quick, just in case you just click on it and don't read it all the way, because it might be something we need to hear in here today. It says, "Good morning. God has written out plans for you for your good, plans to prosper you, and plans for peace. Doesn't mean that you won't go through negative situations. That don't mean that you won't go through negative situations. It means that he will use everything that you go through to move you forward toward his original plan for your life." Do you hear that? It says say your eyes saw my substance being yet unformed, and in your book they all were written, the days fashioned for me, when as yet there were none of them. Psalms 139:16. It says, "You can let the things you don't understand keep you stuck on the same page in your story of life, in your story of your life. I pray that you enjoy knowing all your days are written Wednesday." Sometimes we get discouraged and we get upset about stuff because it's not going according to plan. And what they said is that in that little text right there, it said that, hey, it don't mean that we ain't gonna have no negative stuff going on. Good morning, Z. Good morning, beautiful. It don't mean that we ain't gonna have no negative days. It don't mean that negative stuff ain't gonna try to come our way. That's not what it means. It means that he promises you. They promise you, as long as you get up and you keep pushing forward, that guess what? They got a plan for you to prosper and you to keep moving. They said, "Yup, stuff fall off the table." It happens. But it's okay. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. We fall, we stumble, we bruise our knees, but guess what? We wouldn't be at the age we are now if we didn't get back up. And so that this morning, if you guys don't get that text or whatever the case may be, that is encouraging to let you know that, hey, closed doors don't mean you denied. And sometimes stuff don't go in the timing that we wanted to, but that's okay. That don't mean that you're not gonna get it. That don't mean the negative stuff don't come our way. It just means that you gotta stay prayed up. You gotta keep your armor on. Because just like you believe in a God and the goddesses, there's people out here that believe in the devil and stuff too. And they pray on you even when you don't know it. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely, Alex. At all parts of the plan. Because they want to know, do you really want it? They want to know, do you really want it? You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes stuff we really don't want, we give up on it real easy. When we start out doing our little thing, we'll give up on it real easy. So do you really want it? How hard you gonna work for it? So I got our affirmation for today. I got us a card from the well-being deck, and we're gonna get us a card from the shaman's dreams. And I hope it's Wednesday. It's hump day. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week because guess what? Despite whatever is going on, despite things not going according to your plan, because stuff ain't going according to my plan either. And YZ on here, I'm gonna tell Razia what happened, ma'am. Let me tell you what happened, Miss Razia, before I get the chit chatting and getting on. So I decided, and I tell my friend that, hey, I'm going to spend the day. I am going to fill out applications, right? Razia, ma'am. And I hear you saying, huh, in my ear. The very first application that I filled out let me know that, hey, you need some antivirus on your damn computer. Because the very first application that I filled out, guess what? Gave my fucking computer an antivirus. So look at there. You even got to be careful filling out damn applications to get a job. Look at there. I wasn't expecting that. That wasn't something that I was expecting. You don't go on a computer and you don't think that, hey, trying to fill out for a job is going to give you a fucking virus on your computer. That's not going to do that, right? And so now what happens? What happens when you get that? What happens when you do that? You get fear. All of a sudden, fear jump off in your ass because you like, shit, I don't even know what the hell to touch or what to apply for. That, hey, it's not going to give me a virus. But see, they got me messed up because I don't live in a spot of fear. I clicked on, got me a little antivirus and cleared it on, called it a day. Kept on moving. But what if somebody don't have the money to get that antivirus protection? You understand? And so every day ain't always a good day. It don't stop negative stuff from happening because it happens. It's just how we respond. You see? Because like I said, I could have got discouraged and upset and mad about it and decided that fuck these jobs. I'm not applying for another job online and blah. I know I had the whole phone messed up. But I wasn't just clicking on anything. I clicked on job applications and got a virus from job applications, you guys. So even when you're not expecting it, shit happens. And it's okay. Because even in the midst of that happening, I just persevered right on past that and went on around it and did what I needed to do. And I will continue to do that today as well. But like I said, that one incident could have knocked me off my fucking square to the point where I would have been paralyzed, stagnated, because I would have had a fear of doing any more applications online because what? I'm going to get a fucking virus. And that's exactly right, Alex. The problem don't matter. It's all about how you respond to it. It wasn't no apartment application, Miss Wanda. It's a job. I need a job. I'm trying to get a job. Um, our affirmation for today says, I am a magnet for money. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. I am a magnet for money. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. And you know what? The funny thing is that I got up this morning, you guys, and I'll be led to some crazy stuff. So I know you guys have heard about the Cat Williams and the Shay Shay Show and this, but he ended up doing another interview, I guess, last night, yesterday, or whatever. I get on there and I'm watching the interview, and let me tell you something. If y'all don't feel the presence of God through that man, I don't know. He just, and I wouldn't even say humble. Um, he's just so mild, so kickback, matter of fact with what he got going on because what he's speaking about is his life. There's other people that be in his life, but he's usually speaking about his existence and his life and how he saw things and how God allowed him to do a particular thing and do particular things. And he knew without a doubt that he was going to be taken care of. You understand that? And he has been. He has been, regardless of what people say about Cat Williams. He's always been that. He's always been that. But the funny thing is that even in his truth, people will try to find things. They won't even take truth at the stuff that come out your mouth. They won't take it as matter of fact, because there's always demons out here trying to discredit anything that you say. And people talking about, well, everybody got a different perception of, everybody do got a different perception. And I'm not here to talk about the Cat Williams show. I'm just here to talk about how he navigated his life. So if you listen to him on the Shay Shay show, despite the stuff that he talked about with other people or whatever the case may be, if you listen to how the universe, how God, how they navigated his life, that's it. I don't care about what the hell he had going on with other people. I don't care about what other people tried to do to him, because he persevered past that. And that's right. Because if you don't understand it, you say he's crazy. But let me tell you something. They show out. And people can think he crazy and all of those. But listen, let me tell you something. The proof is in the pudding sometimes. Because while you researching whether he telling the truth about TD Jakes or anybody else, or P. Diddy, or none of the people that he care about, because he don't care about them damn people. If you research the shows that he do and who's behind those shows, and the comedians that go on stage with him, and do they get paid and how do they get paid, and if you research those particular things, those are the things that you need to be worried about, his background, because those are the things that tell you whether he's telling the truth or not about him. Nobody cares about what P. Diddy doing. And if you do, then you got too much damn time on your hands. I'm just telling you. I care about what people doing for other people, because he took the opportunity where God advanced him, he advanced other people. You understand? And that's when they say you can't pour sometimes from a cup that's empty or even half full. So what he did was he filled himself all the way up, so that every experience is a pour out without him lacking anything. You understand? So people might not like what he say. They might not like him as a comedian. But he got on here and he 2024 did the truth. Okay? And that's his truth. That's his truth. So we all can have prosperity. We gotta listen. And it's not just y'all, it's me too. Sometimes I don't listen where I'm supposed to. Sometimes I don't do exactly like I'm supposed to. Sometimes I don't handle the money like I'm supposed to. Sometimes. But guess what? They still see fit to keep blessing. They still see fit to keep doing for me. So you think I'm gonna turn my back on that? No, I'm not. Yep, I might not have everything I wanted. I might not have everything I want right now. But because I believe, I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna keep doing everything that I need to do, despite, like I said, despite a fucking virus on the computer or whatever it is that the devil said that, hey, I'm gonna kick you in your tail and make you not do it. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because that don't work. You got to kick a little harder than the antivirus for it to work. We got to shut some stuff down. And even with that happening, I go out here and I will do regular applications, which I prefer to do anyways. I'd rather go to a particular place and fill out an application and get an interview right then, and all of those things that I did when I was a teenager in my early 20s or whatever the case may be. I would absolutely prefer to get a fucking job like that. Live your truth. That's right, Ms. Wanda. He should be an inspiration because we do need to live our truth. And the funny thing is that if you're not living your truth, you live in a fucking lie. And the funny thing is about that is that if you're living a lie, the only person that you lying to is you. We don't see that sometimes though. Okay, this is a little different. This says to feel better is the root of every desire. To feel better is the root of every desire. For us to feel better is the only reason any one of us wants anything. It says to feel better is the root of every desire. Now that's funny because when I think about to feel better is the root of every desire. So when you think about something that you desire right now, they say, why do you desire that? And you desire that because what? And I'm just going to use me as an example. Why do I desire to live in a space where there's no houses near me? I desire to live in peace and harmony. And that's how I see my peace and harmony. That's why people do whatever it is they do, because whatever it is you desire, it makes you feel better. It says, so for us to feel better is the only reason any one of us wants anything, because we want to feel better. We want to be happy. We want to feel good. It says if you had only one goal, and that was to feel good, if that was your one goal, was to feel good, and you would live successfully and happily, and in a way of fulfilling your life's purpose ever after. So if you had one goal, and that one goal was to feel good. So what they telling you is use that goal every day. Your goal every day is to feel good. Anything that doesn't make you feel good ain't for you. Yep. I hear you, because they said, that relationship that you was in where you had to think about somebody else before you could think about yourself. Hey, when you're thinking about doing something and you wondering if he gonna get mad before this, and they said that kind of stuff like that don't make you feel good. You don't feel good then because you worried about how somebody else gonna respond to something you doing. You doing it. But you worried about how somebody else is gonna respond to something you doing. That don't make you happy. A lot of times, sometimes we don't even know what the fuck makes us happy. So if you don't know what makes you happy, then guess what? You just flow through this life on survival mode because you don't know what makes you feel good. Yup, you have moments of spurts of happiness, family, and stuff like that, but you don't really know what makes you feel good. What makes you happy? What makes you happy? What makes you feel blissful all day long? And no, it ain't, as long as I ain't got nothing to do, I'll be feeling blue. That's a bullshit. Because we get up and majority of the time, it's only a number of days that we just don't feel like doing anything. And those days are great. But that's not what you want to be doing every day. You don't want to be doing nothing every day. So what makes you feel good? Because if you do what makes you feel good, guess what? You're going to be happy. No matter who it is, no matter what they got going on, that has nothing to do with you. What makes you happy? And sometimes we have to do what makes us happy. We do what other people want us to do so much that we forget that we're not even happy. You know what makes me happy? Being able to walk outside and smell sage and lavender and not see so much traffic and all of that stuff. That those kind of things make me happy. Not to worry about, hey, if somebody gonna steal my fucking car out the goddamn driveway. That makes me happy. Stuff like that. So guess what? That's why I gotta move around. Cause I'm not happy here. I like my house, don't get me wrong. But the things that come along with being in the state of Michigan, I don't like it. I don't like that I done had 3 court dates for a guy that done messed up my roof and I got to go to court Friday. I don't like that. That's not a happy spot for me. I didn't even want to take the guy to work. I know, right? Or knocked into the yard next door. I don't want to have to keep doing this. And I know that we get around people and we be around, it's not the state that we're in, but this would have never happened in Texas. And I'm not saying Texas is better than Michigan but these type of things would not happen. I don't know what happened here, but these type of things would not happen. Not to say they don't have accidents, because they do have accidents. But people don't knock your shit between the washer and the wall just getting chased by the police down there. That don't happen. Not where I live at. It don't happen like that. And so I'm not constantly thinking about my car or pulling it all the way back behind the house because I don't want somebody to see it. I don't want somebody to think it's cute and want to take it. You know what I'm saying? That's not what makes me happy. Me having to watch my things don't make me happy. What makes me happy is to be able to be in a spot where I don't have to worry about things like that. And I'm not saying that accidents don't happen, because they do. But the stuff that I've seen go on here in Detroit and the reason that accidents have happened here has been ridiculous. I told you guys that my cousin house, we watched somebody hit her friend's car and kept going. Hit the car, kept going. They did my first car like that when I first got here. Hit my daughter down there on 7 Mile and Conant, jumped off the car, ran, kept going. So even if you got insurance, what the fuck? I'm not used to this anymore. And it's people. It's not the place. So I'm not trying. Okay. And I'm accepting that agape love this morning too, Miss Wanda, because this, we get many masks. This is what we got today. And I know it's real bright. The card is real bright. It say many masks. So for some reason, this is the second time we didn't got the authentic self. And it ain't even been this card. It was another card that say, be yourself. Be authentic to yourself. So, I'm wondering why they keep having to remind us that we need to be authentic to ourselves. It says the authentic self, energizing internal allies, a conscious shift. It says we live in a world where everyone we see wears a mask. We wear these masks to cover up and protect who we really are. We learn to do so because we've been conditioned to try to appear a certain way to fit in to society. Masks allow us to belong, so we remain within the confines of what is expected. This is so funny because right along with the stuff that I was just telling you, this is why people wear masks, so that they can fit in. So that they can fit in sometimes to a society where they don't even want to be, or where they probably don't even belong. It says, masks are not inherently bad. Rather, they provide context and structure for our personalities and soul's expression. Some of us might believe that a particular mask, fixed and hardened unto us, is our permanent face. We forget that we are living beings with a multitude of faces, enabling us to experience a fuller, more vibrant world. So, as hard as I used to be umpteen years ago, guess what? I am accepting that Cabbage Patch love and hugs this morning too. But as hard as I used to be 10 years ago, I figured I had to be like that. That was the mask. That was the face that I had to wear. And I ain't gonna tell you that I ain't hard. I'm just telling you that in the presence, because I grew up in the era where light-skinned people used to get beat up. So don't sit here and act like y'all know what I'm talking about, or y'all can go play on somebody else's land with that craziness. Because dark-skinned people used to have it in for the light skinned people. Put the laughing emojis up, whatever y'all want to do. But that's I grew up where guess what? They used to throw snowballs at my face and all kind of stuff because what? I would turn red. So I ended up building this mask, which was hardened, became a part of my persona because I came from an all black family. So you think that the skin color, and a lot of people don't understand that. You think that the skin color allows you free range on me. I don't think so. So I built up this mask. And now it's probably stuck because it'd be a mask of the look on my face. Don't fuck with me. Don't. Because I'm ready to go there. But that was something that I had to build that up. I didn't come out with the face of a mean mugging people, but that was something that I had to build up because of the era I lived in, because of the community that I was in, because I wasn't allowed to smile so much for the simple fact that, hey, you light skinned peoples as punks. We might want to beat you up. I don't think so. I don't think so. And so we do. We wear masks for our jobs. You go to work some days, you probably be like, fuck this job. I hate this. But you get in the door and you be like, hey girl, how you doing? How's your day? Everybody's okay. You got on a mask, babe. And you know you do. Because you have to in order to sustain just this job. So it's not good or bad. It's just not the person that you are at that. You have to sometimes in order to make things work. It says, your authentic essence doesn't want to be constrained by others' expectations anymore. It says, your authentic essence doesn't want to be constrained by others' expectations anymore. Now is the time to strip away the mask you've accepted and discover who you really are. Who you really are. A new self, a new self is emerging, and your perception changes as you adopt the new ways of being. Yeah. See what I'm saying? That. Exactly. Even the poker face. You see what I'm saying? You can't live up to anybody else's expectations. Let them live up to their own damn expectations. You expect me to be great? Then you go be great. You expect me to do something? Then you go do it first. I'm going to follow you. You can't put expectations on people. You can't do that because guess what? They can do the same thing to you. It says right now it's really important to allow yourself to experiment, to experience the world as in all its myriad potentials and possibilities. Try on different masks and let yourself be fluid and curious. How will you know what you love and what will resonate with you if you don't take off the mask that you've already worn and test drive a new one? How would you know what you like? How would you know what you love if you in fear of taking off this one mask to show the world something else? And just in jobs alone, I went from starting out doing hair to being a police officer. I done worked on cars to a mortician. You understand? So I done wore many masks. Dope dealer too. I done been that. I don't get on here and lie to y'all. I done sold dope too. I done wore many masks. But if I was afraid to take off the one so that I could exchange it for some other ones, guess what? I'd still be a dope dealer. I'm just saying. Or I'd still be the first mask. So it says your authentic essence will never change. It will only express itself differently through these optional selves. So you won't change. You won't change. You just display yourself differently because you see things differently, because your perception is different, because the mask might allow you to see better out of this side than to do this side. Or maybe I can see clearly now because my mask only start here. It won't change who you are. It's a through trial and error, you discover more and more about who you want to become. Who do you want to be? Who makes you happy? What person makes you happy? You. What do you do that make you happy? It says, what would it feel like to explore this side of you? Anything is possible if you're willing to open up to your potential. You truly can move beyond the barriers that society has set, and you can. Use your imagination and step into the magic. Society tells you can't do certain things. Society will tell you you can't go over there. Society will tell you that, hey, you can't have this kind of car. You can't afford this kind of stuff. You can't be this kind of person. But you know that the God and the universe that you serve tell you that you can be and you can do any fucking thing. Who you gonna listen to? What makes your heart sing? What makes you happy? And if it's no mask that you ever have to wear, it's the one that looks just like this. The song, and I don't know if Razia is still on here. Damn, my avatar is so fine. She is. You are. Because this is an avatar. Your soul is not this. It's not your skin. So I'm encouraging you on this Wipe It Out Wednesday. Wipe it off. Wipe all the shit off. And start out new. It don't matter that it's the middle of the week. Start doing shit that make you happy. Yup, business don't make you happy. That's stuff that we got to take care of. But start doing stuff that make you happy. You're supposed to have more happy times than you do sad. And sometimes we just live this life on survival mode. Because that's all we know how to do is survive. And I'm going to keep listening to Cat Williams over and over again because that's the only man that I know that fucking left home before he was 13 years old on his own accord and lived out here with the bums and stuff. So guess what? He knew at a very early age that guess what? God going to take care of me. I'm jealous of that, baby. I wish I had that back then. But I'm going to do everything that makes me happy right now. This lady did a little thing online and she folded up the paper and it was folded in 10 little spots. And I wish I could do it for you right now, but maybe tomorrow. It was folded in 10 spots. And it put 0 to 10, 11 to 20, and it went on. And 10 little columns on the paper, right? And she said, "What age are you?" And I'll be 50 this year. And half the fucking paper gone. She said, "Tear it on the age bracket that you're gonna be in." And over half of my life is gone. Do I have time for other people's shit? No. Do I have time to do stuff that don't make me happy? No. Because prosperity is ours. And it will be drawn to us like a magnet. You can do and will do great things, you guys. Just do whatever makes you happy. The mask that you wear, make sure that it's making you happy. Because you guys are amazing. And I love you guys so very much. I only want the best for y'all no matter what it is. I only want the best for you. I only want you to be happy. Because guess what? I like being around happy people. Happy people make other people happy. That's a fucking shirt right there. Happy people make other people happy. So with that being said, I love you guys so very much. What are we doing Friday? Because I did 3 card readings the first of the month. So are we doing numbers? And absolutely, God does use us all. So are we doing numbers? Or are we doing angel answers? What are we doing come Friday? Nonetheless, you guys, I want you guys to go out and do whatever make your heart sing today. Whatever it is. She said, numbers, I'm ready. Okay, numbers it is. Let's get it. So Friday will be numbers. I want you guys to go out, be the best version of yourself, even when you don't feel like that's what's happening. Because you are. You guys are great. And I love you guys so very much, even through your ups, even through your downs, whatever you got going on, just know that regardless of me saying anything, the universe got your back. That God ain't going to fail you. So don't beat yourself up so bad. I love you guys so very much. And I will see you right here for the card of the day tomorrow. You guys have a blessed day because I'm finna get up and do some more applications because I ain't scared of this computer. I love you guys and I'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye.